All right, buckle up, because Chapter 2 of The Call of the Wild tosses us headfirst into the dog-eat-dog world of, well, dogs. And not just any dogs, but sled dogs in the wild. Frosty embrace of the Yukon. Jack London, seizing the moment like a dog with a bone, decides it's the perfect time to toss Charles Darwin's theory of evolution into the mix. You know, the whole hullabaloo about whether we're high-class primates with fancier clothes. London isn't just here to give us a story about a dog. He's here to say, survival of the fittest, baby. Enter Buck, our furry protagonist, who's suddenly finding city life swapping for the clash of claws and fangs. The club? Old news. Now, he's got to grasp the law of the fang, which is just as cuddly as it sounds. Day one in the wild, and Buck witnesses the brutal death of Curly, the cheerful dog who didn't stand a chance. Lesson learned. In this icy world, it's do or die, and fairness is as scarce as a meaty steak in a vegan restaurant. So, Buck, now a semi-reluctant sled dog sandwiched between Spitz, the lead dog with an ego the size of Alaska, and Dave, who knows his way around the sled like it's his personal dance floor, decides, all right, let's mush, but not without learning that Francois does not shy away from the whip. Talk about tough love. Our furry friend meets three new amigos, Billy and Joe, the husky brothers with polar opposite personalities, because why not? And Solex, the one-eyed dog who teaches Buck the importance of personal space in a rather slashy manner. Despite this, Buck and the canine Cyclops become pals, proving that even in the harshest conditions, dogs can teach us a lesson about forgiveness and friendship. Aww. Next lesson, finding a cozy spot to snooze. Buck, still clinging to his domesticated dreams, tries to bunk with the humans, only to be greeted with curses and a light show of flying objects. Driven into the cold, Buck discovers the doggy version of a sleepover, with everyone burrowed cozily, if not claustrophobically, under the snow. Jack London, the real MVP for canine real estate innovations. Our boy Buck quickly climbs the learning curve from refined pet to hardened sled dog, thanks in part to Dave and Solix's tough love, or tough bites. Despite being on a diet that could make a rabbit weep, an extra half-pound of food that never seems enough, Buck's stomach is a bottomless pit of hunger. This leads him to embrace his inner food critic, where anything edible is on the menu, standards be darned. As Buck masters the art of eating like his life depends on it, because it does, he also dives into the morally gray area of food theft. London suggests Buck's moral compass starts pointing north, way north, because what's a little stealthy snacking between survivors? Rudeness and civilization is savvy in the wilderness. By the end of Chapter 2, Buck is no longer the dog you'd invite to a tea party, unless you prefer your biscuits pre-gnawed. He becomes a keen, lean survival machine, sniffing out weather forecasts and reminiscing about his ancestral wolf pack. Every now and then, he throws his head back and howls, connecting with his inner wolf, probably reminiscing about the wild parties his great-great-grandwolf used to throw. Who needs civilization when you have the stars, the snow, and the thrilling prospect of finally catching that squirrel, right? This chapter isn't just about Buck swapping his cozy bed for a snow pit. It's London dipping his toes, nay, diving headfirst into the nature versus nurture debate with a dog-led sled. It's Darwin meets Disney in the frostbite capital of the world, and Buck is living proof that you can take the dog out of the sunshine, but you can't take the wild out of the dog. Thanks for watching our Bookly Crash Course summary video. Check out the Bookly Crash Course channel for the full chapter summary playlist and even more complete book summaries.